case study. And so to begin with, I wanted to ask you, tell me something about yourself and your business, and what are you serving? What type of business?
Okay, I'm Peter Asztalos. I run a digital agency in Hungary, and we help businesses, entrepreneurs to get to the next level in digital marketing. I I'm doing website development, marketing, and sales strategy for them. And yeah, I'm helping them to grow their own businesses, and I help them if they have any technical sales or any kind of this related problems. I help them to get over it.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I understand it. And have you used some hosting or cloud solutions before you joined Webnestify, or are you using any other hosting service now?
Yes, I used a lot of clouding services before. A lot of types of shared hosting, and it was a lot of them was just a full failure.
Yeah,
One of them didn't respond when I needed them to respond. The other shared hosting service had problems, always technical problems. Site went off, and it was just, a couple of days later was just better, just a little bit better. But we were in a campaign mode. With the customer, I regularly do marketing campaigns,
yeah,
and it's just like an Achilles point, a critical point. The website is a critical point, and this kind of services. If there is no middle point, or good or bad, it's just 0 or 1. It works
it
or not.
just, yeah,
So
exactly. It needs to be there.
that's why I think it's really hard to give a really good service in this type of service, because if it goes down or it slows down, it's not good for the sales. Sales
Exactly.
goes down just the way the server goes down. So that's what I was experiencing a lot of times. I found those service providers who are better, shared hosting providers who are better. They had slightly or much better gig
Yeah,
computers, or better support, with better support. So it's I could find the cream of shared hosting in Hungary. Um, if actually if someone needs share hosting and they don't want your solutions or high-tech solutions,
yeah,
that's where I'm helping them to that's where I'm directing them, because uh, there are thousands of shared hosting providers on the
exactly.
market,
The,
and you can't really know you don't know. You just pick one and you failed. So a lot of my customers have hard time with it, and
yeah,
I had a lot of hard time with it. And still, the best of the best, I mean, in shared hosting in Hungary, they are they don't have that tailored fit services. They still shared hosting, but they are the better ones.
yeah. I also know couple good shared hosting, and the problem is with shared hosting, you cannot tailor fit the services, right? Because you need to serve masses, so everything is stays the same. But
Mhm.
there's also downside, right? Everyone's
Yeah.
gonna share the same server, the IP, and there are a lot of troubles with it. So yeah, for some people it is okay. to be on good quality shared hosting.
Yes.
There are many of them, but as Webnestify is mentioned, yes, I work with agencies. Webnestify is your partner, and I tailor fit services for your business in order to grow,
That's
to
what
grow
you.
revenue, getting customers, etc. That's
Yes.
all what Webnestify is about.
And cPanel got hacked.
Oh no?
Website got hacked. Not just one. If a person stored, I don't know, 12, 15 websites. I have a customer that have that many kind of websites in under one cPanel. All of them is hacked. Yes. So there were a lot of issues with shared hostings. A lot of issues. And it's this is and when you're in trouble, this still is not the biggest problem. These are what I mentioned. These are not the biggest problem. The biggest problem is that you can't do anything at when you are in this situation. You are not in front of the wheel.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
you can't do anything, and that's stressful.
Yeah, I understand it. So yeah,
That's
we already know what was your challenges before you joined Webnestify, and now I wanted to ask you, how did Webnestify solve those challenges for you?
uh, when we first when at the first time we spoke. You gave me a lot of information. It was super helpful. So actually, before I paid Webnestify any euros, dollars, they gave me a lot of value. They gave me information. They gave me direction, and you, Simon, give me a little bit of hope that I can overcome these challenges, because it's it was really frustrating. So you gave me clear guidance in the first place, and then you give me solutions. You helped me configuring Run Cloud. You gave me servers that are not like not even close with you can. It's not even close with shared hosting. It's way better, faster, way better. If anything problem comes, I can just write you an email or a WhatsApp
Yeah,
message,
yeah,
and you help me out. And it, I clearly remember that there was a couple of times I was chatting with you. I always had a response. I always had a response in couple of hours. In Monday, problem solved. Most of the problems was because I created the situation when the problem occurred, and not in Webnestify services.
yeah.
When I try to learn something or try to test something out, that's where the problem came from, and you helped me to solve it really fast.
Yeah, and there's the also point, because Webnestify is not locking you to some settings like other companies do. They lock you that you cannot do that, you cannot do that, etc. With Webnestify, you can do anything what you want, right? And
Yes.
if something comes up, I try to tell you how to do it, like on the onboarding or catch up calls, right? But if you do something bad or wrong, I still can help, like
Mhm.
for free, right? Because it's included in the pricing, in the
Yes.
monthly package.
Yes, you have a really good pricing. You have clearly communicated what's in it and what's not. That I really liked. I know I can. I have a huge and I have more trust in you, much more trust in you than in the shared hosting, because I know I can count on you, and I feel that you are part of my team. I feel that we are one team. And I know that Webnestify have a lot of customers because you give a really good service. But I even if that so, I feel that the service is tailor fit for me, and I don't feel like that you're giving me a mass product.
Yes, exactly, and that's the key point of Webnestify. We tailor fit every service because there is no one size fits all approach like other companies do, right? You have
Yes,
different needs, so everything is tailored to your business, so you can grow your revenue while Webnestify will take care of the rest. You just do what you want to do the best. Do the websites, all right. Do the marketing, software is your choice, right?
yes, and I was astonished the complexity of your artisanship and your and areas that you can help with. The one I can tell you that Webnestify helped me with implementing a new CRM for me. It was really helpful, really helpful. I tried out gazillion CRM softwares, and it was really painful. This process was painful, and it was time consuming. And at the end, I felt that it's nothing is just for me. It was really the decisions is really hard when you want to choose a CRM software for your own business, and it's not easy. One of them is too complex. Your team can't really process it.
Yeah,
Maybe you can because you are tech savvy, but maybe your virtual assistant or one of your colleagues is not, and they it's really hard for them to learn how to do certain things in your CRM. And at the end of the day, a CRM software needs helps you and not taking yourself away from your goal or your productivity. And Webnestify helped me to solve these issues actually. Um, you showed me a really cool application, Perfect CRM, which is a really good CRM software,
yeah,
and it runs on my own server that you are hosting for me. It gives me stability, it gives me power, it gives me freedom,
yeah,
and also it gives me a peace of mind because I don't need to look at all the other services. I have my own CRM software that you had installing as well, and also it's well, it's free. I
yeah.
bought
It's
it.
free.
I bought the product, and well, I use it anyhow I want to use it on my server.
So in a nutshell, the CRM is working for you, not that you are working for CRM, right?
That's a really good
Yeah,
one. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a really good one. So yes, that's it. And many people were trying out. How do you call the one that one of that CRM software? There is
Basecamp?
yeah, Basecamp. A lot of people want to use Basecamp because it's easier to use. It's not complex, but uh, a lot of times it's almost good. It's almost good. It's just one or two features away.
And
And
also there comes the question GDPR, right? Because it
yeah,
is US company.
GDPR. And so these are, of course, these are actually tiny issues at the same time big issues if it's your company.
Yeah.
So the perfect CRM solution that Webnestify showed solved all of these problems at
That's
once.
so nice to hear. Yeah, it's so nice to hear that we help to solve your business issues. And if I may ask now, what about the websites you are hosting for your customers? Since you are successful digital agency, what are the website speed and how do you rate the security? Have you got any security issues or speed issues and those kind of things?
The website speed is much better. The server response time is much better. I can say that the administration panel is way faster. Of course, if I have a complex website with LearnDash, WooCommerce, or other more plugins which makes it more complex, the site makes
Yeah.
the website more complex, it's still fast. So it's still fast. It's and I have the opportunity to call you if, hey Simon, I think one of my customer was growing a little bit, we need to upgrade it, what do you think? And you look at it, you tell me what to do. Hey Peter, did you do this? Did you do that? Oh, were you thinking about Cloudflare? Maybe it will help this and that. And that's what I like, because you don't just do what I ask for. You look at the problem and you want to solve it, and you give me solution. You give in that way you give the real solution, and you're not just just like a pixel pusher or just a soldier.
Yeah, that's why I like to do at Webnestify things different. Usually, the last measure is to upgrade the server, right? But there can be many solutions that can solve it without increasing your costs, right? So this I always go for those kind of remedies if you got something like that, right? But yeah, if you're gonna need to upgrade server, then you will need to, right? Or if you wanna get a new one for some WooCommerce project, then you can get new one, right?
Yes, and
But
it's
most of the time, I don't like other companies. Okay, I have this problem. You need to upgrade to the higher package. No.
yes.
This is
It's
what Webnestify is a lot different in this approach.
and not just this. You mentioned the costs. I think it. I want to clearly articulate that even if your solutions are higher priced than shared hosting, you can't really compare it. Actually, what I think and what I saw is that I am just saving a lot of money with it. Even if that you are having higher costs or higher prices, the service is just way different. It's not comparable. It's not compatible. It's not comparable. And if a problem arises, you solve it. And actually, Webnestify has such high security standards and control that the problems are not arising, and that is saving a lot of money in the long run. And not just money, it saves stress, it gives peace of mind. I think it's really valuable. um, I saw a customer going for shared hosting, and I said, "Okay, it's cheaper. It's cheaper. Okay, it's cheaper." He didn't understand what are the differences, what are the benefits for maybe Webnestify's solutions. Okay, do it. Okay, do it. After a couple of months, came back. Let's do something different because they give me a hard time.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a natural tendency that a person values their own time and peace of mind just way higher than the price difference between Webnestify and shared hosting. And I tell it again, uh, you can't really compare them because it's way Webnestify services are way different and better. But if you really want to compare it, it's not good for you. It's not good for you for the long run. That's what I was trying to tell.
Yeah, that's so nice to hear. And yeah, Webnestify is different. Like, uh, it's not a hosting company. Webnestify is offering solutions, right? It can be, of course, hosting. It can be application deployment. It can be security. It can be training. I try to lead Webnestify a different way, right? So
Yes, IT solutions, IT management. Uh, who Sometimes I forget what you do, but if I would have any problem in IT, overall in IT, I would call Simon
yeah, yeah,
because
overall in IT, yeah.
yeah, because if I have a problem, I think he knows. Even if he's not doing that service, he will know where to call. He will have a friend or anything. But yes, I was astonished the number of applications you are helping installing for your clients. It's uh, it's it's a lot of types of applications, a lot of types of areas, a lot of types of services. I think you give a new standard for the market you are
Yeah.
in.
And also anyone can install those applications themselves because I also have a YouTube channel when I cover those open source applications that can help you in your business, right? So you can also install them on your own. But if you don't have the technical knowledge or you don't want to spend time on these things like those, you know,
Yeah,
everything is included. Once you join Webnestify, you have full spectrum of solutions that can be.
I love the way you created your tutorials. There are lots of tutorials you already created, and it just keep coming. And I learned a lot. Just telling one, I learned Bitwarden from A to Z. I think it was almost an hour-long video, if I
Yeah,
remember correctly. It was a long video, and you just you just told me everything. It's a pure and real value what you gave for your customers. And really, I could do it myself. I really appreciated that you actually helped me uh, creating Bitwarden Vault for my security and my passwords.
yeah.
It really helped. But yes, your videos and your trainings uh, that you are building is really good. It's useful.
Yeah, I try to spread the word that you don't need to rely on third-party companies that will keep you in the lockdown ecosystems. There are plenty of options out there.
Mhm.
So that's like what's my YouTube channel about. Spreading word that you can do things differently, you can do it yourself, and you can be your own boss. You don't need to go and be locked down in ecosystem of third parties. So that's that's the main goal basically of my YouTube channel. And the next question I have is, have you got any security issues or vulnerabilities or any downtimes? How was
No,
the communication between Webnestify and you when we needed to perform some system maintenance and those kind of things?
there were no downtimes. Actually, nothing went wrong. Uh, nothing went wrong. For for now, almost more than a year, we are working together, right? It's almost a year.
More than
And
a year, I think.
more than a year, yes.
Yeah.
That's yeah, more than a little bit more than a year. Nothing went wrong. Nothing really. It's 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. I don't know. So it's even more than a person can comprehend. It's the, the the reason I'm telling this over and over again because I wish I had a Simon. I wish I had a Webnestify before. You know, and that's what you call dark ages in history, in your business
Indeed, yes.
when you don't have a Simon with you. Yes, so that's really it is. It's 10 out of 10, and the support is just amazing. You always communicate beforehand if there is a server change in the servers or there is a security issue from outside world. Like last one was Cloudflare did something interesting, yeah, and there was a security issue, if I remember right. You clearly communicated it. If there is a downtime, security issue, caching issue for third-party services, you just communicate it. Uh, I think really fast, and you give solutions what to use instead. In the meantime, just until they fix it, or what solutions do you want to use? And when you want to, I remember that when you updated the servers beforehand, you always communicated it, and you asked if I have a special need, I can tell it. For example, if I want different, if I want the update in a different time.
Yeah.
Okay, and I had 2 times I needed to tell it because one of my customers had campaigns. Even if it's 5 minutes, I don't want customers see that their site is slower or anything at the peak time. We just
Exactly. Yeah.
made that time sheet when there is no peak time, and that was just perfect. Perfect. It's just perfect.
Yeah, because I understand that customers needs to have uptime because if they're doing their own things, and usually the updates are automatically done during Sunday midnight. But sometimes when there is a critical vulnerability or I need to patch some services, then some restart may be required. So I always communicate when is scheduled to restart and if it's okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
of course it's much better than that you restart it. Okay, 5 minutes. It's much better than being hacked or being your website is being taken down because of a virus or a malware or an attack or anything kind of like that. Yeah, so it's much better, and I'm really grateful that you are being proactive,
Yeah.
acting first beforehand.
Yeah, you are welcome. And like the issue with Cloudflare, I noticed that websites on Cloudflare CDN was a lot of slower, right? And when I disabled the CDN, the website was fine. So let me check other websites. And then I noticed it is Cloudflare issue, so I notify all of Webnestify customers that if they're experiencing the issue, here are the possible solutions, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, because I know they're gonna probably ask why the website is slow because they are hosting on Webnestify services. So it's like a proactive measures, what we can say.
Yes.
Perfect, Peter. And probably the last question is: would you rather go with the big big company, or rather go with boutique style company like Webnestify, where is me and my team, we have a small team. What would you prefer? What are the pros and cons for you?
That's an interesting question because I think with this space and with this kind of service level, with this kind of support, with this kind of I don't know. I think Webnestify will be a big company. I think it's on the way becoming a big company, and I believe it. I believe that I'm right because
Probably, but it's not like the main goal to grow
I
as
know,
big like any other. But
but I think it's gonna be natural, and you will have a service that everyone will remember in the agency market.
yeah,
They will know Webnestify, and I know what you meant by the question. I wanted to tell you this, and I wouldn't go for a big company for because I can't get this kind of tailored, personalized service. The expertise, the dedication you have, they can't do it. They if you go to a big company, then other than the problems I mentioned, you're facing another issue, which is a person. You get a support person who is just not capable of answering my questions, can't I don't know, overcome the problems,
yeah,
can't give me solutions, and it's just okay. It's a big company, maybe it's its business model and its services can have masses of customers, and okay, they don't crash under it. I really understand it, but they don't really give the high level of these services, which is, I think, which is needed.
it is.
So, so I wouldn't go for a big company. I would choose Webnestify. But in my eyes, Webnestify grew a lot, and it's a big company. Even if it's not on paper yet, it's a huge company. Webnestify, in my eyes, is a huge company with Simon as well.
Thank you, Peter. That's so nice to hear. Yeah, but what can I say? We are doing things different, so that's the main strategy of Webnestify. We want to be your partner business, where
Mhm.
you can ask any questions, you get the answers. You need this, we offer solutions for you to grow your business and revenue. And also, speaking of revenue, since you joined Webnestify, have you increased the care plans or increase the revenue in your agency business?
Yes, actually, I tripled my prices, uh, uh, and uh, and it really helped me. I don't opt for a lot of customers. I opt for valuable customers and high-priced customers, and actually, it helped a lot. It pays me a lot more, and I have more free time at the same time, and now I have margin as well.
Yeah,
So it was the tips, the solutions, the strategies you gave me, uh, other than your services, was really helpful. You gave me tips and strategies for my prices as well. It was really good. So actually, what you did is not only giving services or hearing out my problems, giving solutions. You clearly gave a business strategy consultation as well. You gave that one as well.
Yeah,
So that was a huge value. It was valuable.
yeah. There's also another benefit, right? Because Webnestify, we want to know your business. I want to know your business, so you can also help your agency grow, so your customers can have a better quality of service. So you basically triple your current plan pricing, right?
Mhm.
That's that's so nice. You should let me know. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, so I undervalued myself a lot, and it helped me.
You can be confident with Webnestify behind your back.
Thank you.
You are welcome. So yeah, and I think the last question, do you have any ideas? What would you see to be improved in the future? What would you like to see? Yeah,
I would
improved.
be really happy to see that you continue all of this, continue this, grow, um, and have prosperity from it because you deserve it. Uh, and the real hard thing will be that maintain it, continue it, maintain this level of tailorness, this level of artisanship, and the energy you put into it is clearly huge. Uh, what I would like to see is that you continue this one, even if you are growing. Other than that, I would be happy to see other Webnestify customers, maybe in a webinar, maybe in a real life person. Sometimes it would be nice
Maybe
because
next year, maybe next year, Webnestify will be on CloudFest in Germany as a company. Maybe who knows?
who knows?
Who knows what will
Who
be
knows?
next year? But yeah, Webnestify is not going anywhere, and this is the core pillar that I want to know the customer first. They cannot just go and purchase a service like in any companies. We need to have a strategic meeting where I will know what exactly will be needed, and then we decide how we go further with the
Mhm.
businesses. So basically, I'm building relationships, right?
Yes,
That's why Webnestify is different and is not going anywhere. Don't worry.
thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, Peter, thank you very much for your time about this case study that we done. You gave me a lot of insights. You answered those questions really well. I really appreciate your honesty, and hopefully, we will continue doing business for many, many years to come.
Let's keep it that way. Thank you.
Okay, Peter. Thank you very much, and bye bye.
Bye.